Hey, it's Kristen. I'm shooting you a video from outside because it is finally nice out and I got a tripod, which is very exciting, so I don't have to set my camera up on my computer anymore. But I wanted to finish a video I had started for you guys this week. It was on mindset and on the entrepreneur roller coaster that we all go through when we're starting a business, growing a business. Really, no matter where you are in your business, you're going to experience this. And for those of you who have worked with me, you've probably heard me refer to the entrepreneur roller coaster. If you're new to that terminology, what it means is really the emotions that we go through as we're starting and growing a business. And the thing is, starting a business, growing a business, it's hard. If it wasn't, everyone would be doing it, because who doesn't want to have that freedom? Who doesn't want to be doing something that they absolutely love, and really be their own boss and calling all the shots? Like we all want that. Like, that's awesome. But the why most people don't start a business is because it's also really hard. And truly where it's the most hard is emotionally and just on the mental side of things, because we have to face a lot of fears. We have to really step into our power to really be successful as an entrepreneur. And the thing is, like, even though there's a lot of fears that we have to face, it's also a really cool, awesome journey where there's a lot of potential for growth and for transformation. And that's truly why I am a business coach, is because when I started my business, I went through probably the biggest transformation that I have through doing anything that I've done throughout my life. And the things that really changed for me was, I would say, like, stepping into my power, being authentic, doing, instead of trying to follow in someone else's footsteps and do what they had done, and what I thought made me successful based on other people. I started just doing what I wanted to be doing and what I really felt to be called to do. So started following my intuition and really paving my own path in life, as opposed to I spent a lot of time looking at what other people were doing and thinking that I had to check certain things off my list in order to be successful, and moving towards those things. So starting my own business was a big step in giving myself permission to just be myself, do what I wanted to do, and really follow my heart. And that's why I help other people do it as well, because I think for a lot of us that it's just such a huge opportunity for transformation. And especially for a lot of the women that I work with, I feel like our call to start a business, it's more than just about like a career. It's almost something like that our soul is calling us to do, and that we feel like, at least for me, like, I felt like it was something I was meant to do, and was really like something that I was meant to accomplish during my time here on earth. Like, it was just something that was really important for me to do, and that I wouldn't be complete, or I wouldn't be satisfied unless I made it happen. So really almost like my soul's path. And so starting my business has really been super fulfilling as far as that goes, and just doing the work that I really always wanted to be doing, and having the freedom that just feels so awesome to me. Like, I'm able to work from anywhere. I get to spend a lot of time with my family, but I'm also get to spend time in other places. I get to do traveling. I'm headed out to Colorado this summer for a couple months, with options to stay longer. I might just end up sticking around there, maybe moving there. I'm not really sure yet. I kind of go with the flow and see, what I feel called to do. But, that's really a huge part of what pulled me to start my business. And so I would say, when we're getting started, but it has not been an easy path. So, I've gone through a lot of ups and downs in my business. There's been times where I've wanted to quit. There's been times where I wanted to take my computer and throw it out the window. There's been times where I really wondered, like, what the heck am I doing? Can I really make this work? And then there's also days where I absolutely love what I'm doing. I think it's the most awesome thing in the world. I get messages from my clients who are making huge changes in their life, and literally like it makes me want to cry because I get so excited about it. But I know, like, having done this now for almost 4 years, that this is just part of the journey. You're going to get those ups and downs. You're going to get those days where you want to quit. You're going to get those days where you absolutely love what you're doing. And it's just part of the journey. And it really doesn't matter if you're just getting started or even thinking about getting started, or if you've been in your business for many years. You're still going to get these ups and downs. And I know so many people that have businesses, so I know this isn't just me or, just you guys. Like, it's really across the board. And I think if you think about it this way, you're going to have ups and downs in your business, but you have ups and downs in every other area of your life too. Even if you're working a job or, have a career, sometimes we're like, well, it's safer, I get a paycheck and I know I'm getting paid every, 2 weeks or whatever. But truly you could get fired at any time, and it isn't necessarily a guarantee either. And even if you do get that paycheck every 2 weeks, you most likely, if you're wanting to start a business, it's for a reason. So you're probably unfulfilled at your job. Maybe you even hate your job. You go there and you just literally watch the time tick by and wish you were doing something else, wish you were doing your coaching business. So just staying there for the paycheck, like, that's going to be a huge up and down anyways. So in relationships too, in really all parts of our life, I think we got to think about, we're going to have ups and downs, and having your business is no different. And so part of what I say, I wanted to give you guys some steps just as far as helping with mindset when you're going through this, because you're going to go through it even if you're just thinking about getting started, or if you've been in your business for a while. And so one of the things that I like to think about, or I think helps put it in perspective, is that, hold on, I wrote a few notes, so I wanted to make sure I covered them. So some things to start with, I think I'm going to give you like 3 big things that you can do, but getting clear on what you want as far as your vision for your life and what that looks like. I think that's really important, and it's going to help give you the motivation to stick with your business, even when things feel really hard or feel scary, to know that vision and what you're moving towards. And is that really important to you? For me, my vision for my life, it's not an option. It's not like optional. It's like, I need to make this happen, or I know I'm not going to feel satisfied. Like, it's just something that, like, I have to do. That's how important it is to me. And that really keeps me going in my business. And especially when I've hit like rough patches in the past, which no matter who you are, you're going to hit. That keeps me going. Like, I remember that vision for my business and my life. I visualize that. I spend about 5 minutes every day visualizing that, obviously, like, I keep moving forward in this. So it's kind of that next vision for myself. Spend 5 minutes, usually I'll do a meditation, then afterwards doing that visualization. Connecting with your whys. I usually say there's 2 different whys that we have. The first one is your why as far as your bigger vision, as far as the impact you're making in other people's lives. So for me, helping other women step into their power, start a business, have the freedom that they really want in their life, like, that is super important to me. It lights me up when I'm able to do that and help people do that. Like, it makes me so happy. I get so excited about it. That's really, really important to me. And then the other part of your why is very connected to your vision as well, but it's why for your life. Like, why are you doing this as far as how it's going to impact your life? So once again, having that freedom, doing work that's fulfilling, following your heart and stepping into your path, doing something that's going to allow you to make as much money as you want to be making in your business and your life. I mean, truly, your income is unlimited as far as when you have your own business, and you're creating it for you. You're not creating it for someone else that you're working for. So it feels very, very different. And it's so fulfilling when you're able to do that and step into that, getting paid for your knowledge, for your experience, and sharing that for someone. Like it's awesome. So really knowing what your whys are. Maybe it's freedom for your family, being able to spend more time with your kids. I know a lot of my clients like homeschool and they want to be there for their kids, and they want to, have that freedom to not be running off to a job in the morning. Like I said, traveling is always a huge one. Maybe being able to move, if you want to move somewhere different, your business can go anywhere with you when you have an online location independent business. So what are those things for you? Like what are really important as far as your whys? Getting really clear on that. And then number 3, what I would say is knowing that you always have a choice. So a lot of times we tell ourselves that we're in a position where we don't have an option. Maybe we don't have an option to start our business right now, or to invest the money and get the help that we know we need in order to be successful in your business. And I hear this from a lot of people that like, I need to try to make it work on my own, or maybe my spouse or my partner says I need to try to make it work on my own. I don't know anyone, literally anyone, who has started a successful coaching business on their own. I know a lot of people, and we need help because we don't naturally know how to start and run a business. Like that's something we all have to learn. So don't put that pressure on yourself. Don't like expect that of yourself. Like I think if you're really serious about starting your business, it's worth investing in getting the help, whether that's with me or somebody else. Like I don't really care, but don't make yourself like struggle and stay stuck because you think you have to figure it out on your own. So you have that choice, like choose wisely. And if you know you need the support, like get that support. So we have the choice to get the support we need, go for our dreams, like make it happen, do everything in your power to support yourself in making that happen. And that doesn't mean putting yourself in a bad position as far as like, oh my God, I can't pay my bills or something like that. Like I always say, like make sure you're in a financially stable spot where you're able to like take care of your, daily living expenses before you start a business, because otherwise you're just going to be totally stressed. But that being said, like a lot of people really are scared to take any sort of chance when it comes to starting your business. So if you're fully committed and you're willing to do what it takes, you'll be able to make it work. So just know, like, you have that choice to go all in, or you have the choice to not go all in and stay safe, and do what it is that you've always been doing. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's a choice you're making. So the choice to do nothing is the choice to stay the same. So just remember that, like, we're always making choices. I think if you start thinking about the power of your choices, that it really changes things, because we're making choices of every minute of every day, and it really impacts the outcome of our life. So just be aware of that, whether it's with our health, whether it's in our relationships, whether it's in our business. So that all goes into like helping as far as when you're dealing with that entrepreneur roller coaster. It comes up for all of us. I hear it from my clients all the time. I experience it all the time. I know lots of other people that own businesses that experience it. But just don't let it take you out of the game. Don't let it stop you from starting your business. It's just part of the process. And as long as you stay committed to your vision, to your whys, and knowing that I'm deciding this path and really sticking with that, that will help you get through even those rough days where you're like, oh, this sucks. But for the most part, like most of my days, I would say, are definitely the days where I'm loving it. And I am forever grateful that I stuck it out, even during the times where, I was doubting things, because it's so rewarding and so worth it. So I hope that helps you guys, especially if you're experiencing a lot of doubts right now. And if you've gone through the entrepreneur roller coaster, maybe you've tried things and they haven't worked, or you're feeling stuck. If that's the case, or you're feeling stuck and you want to get moving, I will put a link to sign up for a free call with me. It's totally free, no obligation. It's just a time for us to talk about where you are in your business, what's going on for you, what might be keeping you stuck, and really help you get clear on what steps you can take to move forward in your business. And I really break things down like step by step. You know, I want to know what your vision is for your business so I can help you get clear on the best way to get there. You know, I've helped tons of other people do it. Like, I feel very, very confident in, you know, helping people get started in their business and start getting clients and income. So if that's something you really want, but you're totally overwhelmed with where to get started, you know, click on the link, sign up for a free call with me, like, let's chat. I would be happy to help you out. And you don't have to stay stuck. Like, we can get you moving forward, I promise. So I hope you found that helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, if you can relate to any of the stuff that I'm talking about in this video. And I would love to speak with you if that's something that you feel you would find helpful. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk with all you guys soon. Bye.